Yo, what's up, guys? Welcome to Street Champs. Come get put on. Episode 10 of the show. How you guys doing tonight?
Good.
Hell
Thanks for
yeah.
having me.
Hell yeah. Thanks for coming, bro. Fucking excited to have you.
Yes, sir.
You know, thanks for
Excited to be here.
coming in. I would say on a pinch. Everyone here has COVID. Everyone here
Nice.
died.
Yeah. Well, I'm immune, so
Hell yeah.
I'm good.
For sure. You got the
No, I did just
the
have
vax.
that about a month ago though, and it was easy peasy.
Oh shit.
So good to go.
Good. So a lot of people.
So now I got the
suffer.
antibodies, I guess, too. But yeah, everyone in my family, it's just been like a little bit of a head cold and like some body aches, and that was it.
Oh really?
Yeah,
Really?
So we've all been really
I don't want to
lucky.
violate FERPA or nothing, but Daniel got fucked up.
Yeah.
No, I think
I
he
should
did.
knock on wood, by the
Daniel
way. I
Ridgway?
did.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
yeah, he was struggling.
R.I.P.
No, he's
R.I.P.,
still
yeah.
good.
I heard
he's
he died.
alive. Don't worry, fans. He's
Oh,
all right.
okay. He's still alive.
Daniel's good.
Good.
He's not dead, but he struggled. He got hit hard. He said.
Oh, yeah.
That does suck though.
For
Yeah.
sure.
Never know what variant's gonna get you these days.
I know. I'm going for more of a sativa.
When's the metaverse variant gonna pop up?
Exactly. Only a matter of time.
Like, there's gonna
There'll
be
be a
COVID
computer
inside the
virus,
metaverse, right?
It's a good idea.
That's a
Should we
computer
create the vaccine for the metaverse?
We should invent it. Actually, I already
Start
invented it.
researching. Oh, you already got it
Yeah,
patented?
you're right. I'm already working on it.
Okay, word. Can I
Nice.
hop in on that, or is it too late?
We'll see. We'll see.
Well, if anyone has any other ideas, let me know.
I think Deryk should patent Street Champs on Metaverse. I think he should.
He
Buy
should.
that name.
Yeah, I've been thinking
And I
about
want
it.
to be the first pod on there.
Everything on the metaverse is so expensive. I feel like I don't want to get into the metaverse topic. I feel like everyone is so fucking bored when we talk about this shit. We
I'm
talk
never
about this
bored
shit
about the
every.
metaverse.
We talk about it every episode. I
We
feel
should
like.
talk about it more.
I know, but it's everyone.
Like, just imagine if you moved away and you wanted to do the podcast, and we could just be in the same room again. That's pretty cool.
you could literally just.
I
Watch
couldn't
it.
do my
You could just
job.
watch it on YouTube, and it's like the same thing.
I couldn't engineer though. I could do like mixing and mastering sessions,
On
but
the
I couldn't
metaverse?
do like recording
Really?
sessions.
Like online.
Yeah, because I guess I could do recording sessions in a sense. Like, if my client has a really good mic and everything, has all the gear I need him to have,
Yeah.
and knows how to record himself. But at that point, why am I there?
So is any audio lost through like if he's gonna transfer it to you? Is any
I wouldn't think
quality
so. No,
lost?
the quality would all be there. It'd just be the matter of like he might record it into his phone and send it to me. When if he was in my studio, it'd be on an expensive mic and like
Yeah.
a treated room and stuff like
So
that.
how do people transfer you audio files?
Just within like an export. It's just literally you export a stem. So you export a that exact channel basically. The
Like
track
through
stem is what they
email,
call it.
USB, like-
Yeah, through email or like a Google Drive link if it's too big.
Drive,
Because
okay.
lots of times they're like 60 megabytes and email's only like
Google Drive's
25.
the shit, bro.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
nice.
Google Drive.
We transfer recently. I've noticed is nice too. It's a lot quicker. iPhones don't play well with Google Drive links.
We transfer.
Yeah,
What the fuck is that?
for free you can send like 2 gigabytes, I think, and if you pay for the other one, you can send even more than that. But like per day or something like that, or per transfer. I think it's actually just per transfer, but it like it's open for like 7 days. So I send you the link. It'll tell me when you downloaded all that stuff. So it's kind of nice too, because I'm like, oh, this person never downloaded this. Like, I'm never sending them photos again, you know? Because I'll go take free photos of them of their like concert, and I'll send them like 10 hard photos because like I usually edit my favorite first. And there's sometimes I don't see them downloaded or anything, and I'm like, well, won't send it again.
Yeah.
But Google Drive, I just assume they downloaded it, and then I'm like, well, why didn't they ever post it?
Yeah.
So.
Got you.
Hell
But yeah, WeTransfer is nice for that, and then it's also it's quicker, a lot quicker.
For
You
sure.
don't have to mess with the links and stuff as much.
For sure. So for the people that aren't familiar with my guy here, D Main here, he runs, a recording studio here out of Colorado. What's that recording studio called?
Well, so it was the Lake Recording House for the last about 2 years now, actually, maybe even over 2 years. Wish I knew that date, but now we're going to be switching to Out the Box Entertainment. So Out the Box Entertainment will consist of the studio as well as throwing shows, maybe eventually a podcast. That's not really our top priority right now. I'm glad
Hey.
that you got that locked down in the city. It used to be something in my head for sure. I was like, we need to have a podcast for the city. We need artists to be talking. But, I've already been trying to do it all. We're doing music videos, all the sound engineering. I've done an audio book recently. So I'm just really trying to do that. And I still work a 9 to 5, but we're getting to the point where I think this next year, by about halfway through, we should be able to switch on over to, I should be able to quit that job and do this full time, I'm thinking. Because people are starting to take themselves a lot more serious. And I could thank even this podcast and stuff, I think just having that opportunity, or the shows I've thrown, having that opportunity makes people feel like they can kind of like they are an artist, you know, like they're respected, their art's respected. And so I feel like it sparked a couple of those people, and now they're working more often. And I'm going to try to launch like subscription type services, you know, where they pay me. I mean, it sounds expensive, but say like $200 a month, and then they get like 2 hours of studio time a week. And then they also get like a studio recap a month, or like a music video a month, and all their cover art would be done by me. Stuff like that, to where the artist can be an artist, you know, and not have to worry about everything else.
Are you gonna have like blackout dates and shit?
What do you mean?
Like you can like probably Fridays and Saturdays are probably your most like your best times to make music. Oh, well, what are your best times? Like where you?
It's kind of hard.
Available.
It's hard to say because my job is like I work a 3-3-2 schedule, so like I'm off Friday, Saturday, Sunday, or I work Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So it's kind of like it switches every week. Yeah. That's kind of what's been tough. These last couple of months has been different than that. So I would say that yes, weekends, like weekend nights are probably. Rather than a day, I would just say anytime after 7 p.m. is the busiest. Like 6 or 7 is when everyone wants to record.
Got you. So
just almost daily,
consistently through every day of the week.
Yeah. So like recently, I just worked 6 out of 7 days at Vestas at CS Win. Now they just got bought out. And so I was working 12-hour days, and I'd go straight to the studio afterwards, and then was putting in 3 to 5 hours. One day I didn't go home till like 1:30. I was so mad at myself the next morning. I did not want to go to work, but at the same time, we got a really good track done, and I'm only charging $25 an hour the rest of the year. So I got a cool 150, I think, or whatever it was, 125, and quick math. And no, it's been nice. It's pretty busy, but I've definitely been able to work. My point in that was 6 out of those 7 nights I worked in the studio. Yeah. All 6 days that I worked, I worked in the studio. Bro. The day off, I took a day off on both. So
yeah, good, man. That's lit.
But that's a blessing. You know, I want to get to the point where I feel like my 9 to 5 is taking away from this job, because if I feel like that, I'm gonna quit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because then I feel like, okay, I have enough work to where I could be, if I just sat in that studio, it'll more work will come. You know, if people know I'm just in there and you want to record, just come by type thing. Mm-hmm. So rather than we can book you for a couple days and blah blah blah.
Yeah, I know everyone does that. Everyone like works their normal job and then chases their dream on the side, and then there becomes that tipping point where you're like you're making it, and like
shout out David Took It.
Yeah,
hey,
bro,
totally
super inspiring. I remember talking to him like probably a year and 2-3 months ago at Taco Casa. Shout out Taco Casa.
I love Taco Casa.
Yeah, facts.
Tacos Fuego.
I haven't been there yet.
You been there?
Yeah, we just went there today.
Nice. I told you it was a fire.
Me and Janine.
Yeah, nice.
Right. What's I forgot the name we said.
Janine or Janelle.
Janine, yeah.
We're going with both.
All right. Just kidding. Yeah, it's fire. I have a whole plate of it in my fridge.
Yeah, I kind of want to go.
But dude, shout out David Took It, bro. Fucking
facts.
You see his pod?
Yeah. I haven't watched it yet, but I did see like the thumbnail for it and everything. I got to get on it. Mm-hmm. I'm a Street Champs fan. Yeah. That's my priority right now.
Sorry, David.
Yeah.
Nah, but
no, I do got to catch up on that.
Hell yeah!
I'm glad he's doing it. He's doing it with who? Doss.
Brad Doss.
Brad Doss, the financial guy.
Accountant in Pueblo.
Nice.
Yeah, he's a really smart guy, bro. But
his interview was really good.
Yeah.
I definitely.
Well, I remember David. It was like 2 weeks before he quit his job when we were at Taco Casa, and he was just talking to Ryan Sanchez, and I shout out RVXN. He was at that last show as well that you were at, Out the Box 2. But he was talking about how he was getting ready to possibly quit his job, and just the fact that he did that, and like within that same timeline that he was talking about and everything, it was super inspiring for sure. Yeah. And then when I asked him about shots, like I did a maternity shoot one time for my girlfriend's coworker's daughter. So too many chains. But anyway, so I did it for like cheap and everything, and I was helping her out, and he ended up, I'd sent him the whole folder, and he ended up giving me like a long-winded answer of everything, and kind of gave hints and tips, and hey, do this next time, do that next time, or edit it this way. So he's not out here saying, oh no, he's going to take some of my money by doing one of these shots or these shots, because I have the same camera as him. So realistically, if I could learn everything he knows, I could be just as good, or whatever as him. Yeah. And so like I have the gear for that. So
he's watching this like,
ha. But yeah, no, exactly. That's what I'm laughing.
Right.
And that's what I'm laughing about, because it's like I thought those pictures were great. I thought 90% of them were good. I was like, oh yeah, I killed it. And then he was like, yeah, no, they're not even really touching the belly, and like it's a maternity shoot. You got to make sure every picture's touching the belly, or every picture's something about the belly.
Oh, word.
Because if you're just like holding each other like this as a couple, like sure, it might be a good little.
It's a couple shoot.
picture, but it's a couple shoot. It's not a maternity shoot.
Yeah.
So there's little things like that, you know.
I mean, the more you do shit, the more you learn. Like,
Yeah.
everyone, you're gonna make a mistake every time. Whether you can identify it and then work on it is like up to that person. You know what I mean? But you gotta like
Facts.
look at it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And it's cool to have true opinions that aren't just, you know, haters or trying to they think that you're trying to step on toes.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
So competitors
just-
kind of giving you not competitor,
or just
because
people just sucking your dick, being like, "Oh, I love that shit, bro.
Yeah.
Like you didn't make any mistakes."
yeah,
It's like,
yeah, it looks great.
yeah, exactly. That's like the worst. I'd rather have someone tell me, you know, like you could make the conversation better in this or way,
Yeah.
like rather than like, yo, that's
Or
so
even
good.
with that music video that I did last night, I was thinking the whole time I was
on
doing
that.
it, I said I want more transitions because I have Adobe Premiere Pro, actually the whole suite, and I wanted
Finally.
different transitions.
I remember
finally.
busting your chops to get that shit, bro.
I'm so mad. Yeah, It's probably your fault that I got it so quick. So it's $55 a month for me. But if I would have got it on
Why?
Black
It's so
Friday,
expensive.
yeah, I don't know, because I'm not a student or anything. I should have done it through my LLC, and I'm stupid because I didn't. But I'll go through this year and I'll go back into it.
Maybe we could share.
I could still probably write
allegedly.
it off. I'll find a way to write it off. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
So-
maybe I'll give you mine allegedly, and we'll
Allegedly, yeah.
we'll see what we
But I'm
do.
locked in for the year at 55. But yeah, they
Oh,
just on
God.
Black Friday they locked it in for like 30 or 35 or something
Oh,
per
fuck.
month, and I was like, that's a huge difference.
I paid
Like,
$19.99.
Do you? Yeah, you're a student though, right? Or were a student when you got it?
I don't think so. Did you do it?
I think, unless you got it on like a Black Friday or Cyber Monday or something stupid.
I don't know how. I don't know exactly, but it's $19.99.
Must be nice.
Yeah, it's pretty.
Do you
fire.
have like Illustrator and all that?
Yeah, it's the whole suite. It's everything. It's fucking the whole shebang. Even like the experimental 3D fucking rendering ones.
Yeah,
Like those two.
and like where you can create an app and everything.
Yeah, all that shit.
Nice.
He's getting it for 20. He's like, bro, you gotta get this shit. Like,
It's all paid.
it's been 50. He's
For
like, yeah,
full,
I thought that was worth that
55,
much.
more than double.
He's like, you got robbed.
I got it straight from Adobe too. And then Apple, apple.com/bill, $10 a month. I don't know what it is. I'm pretty sure it's Lightroom. And I can't figure out what's going on. Yeah, they suck. I probably suck, but I've been calling them and they're like, yeah, just go on to Apple Music. And I'm like, I have a Samsung. So I go on Apple Music to like try to do the subscription things and everything. And they're like, oh, it's the wrong one. Or like, they're like, you're not subscribed to anything. So I got to go through all my emails and figure that out. But
Damn. Or you could just cancel your entire card.
I'm like, I'm already paying for Lightroom. And I'm pretty sure they're on the same email through Adobe and through Apple. So it's kind of dumb.
Yeah, Lightroom is definitely on the Adobe workshop.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No, it totally is. Yeah.
They're fucking you.
Yeah, they are.
And imagine how many people they fuck with that. They make so much
Oh, I
money
know.
from that shit.
That's what I was saying, because
Like-
it's like $30 now because I like didn't care the first month, and then the second month I was like, oh, I forgot, and then like this last month I just couldn't figure it out and I got frustrated. But
Bro, 10 people,
And you get on
that's
it.
$3,000.
yep,
Like 100 people, that's 30,000.
Yo, I'm gonna go look at my bank account.
I'm telling you, subscriptions. Remember, I was just telling you about
Yeah, bro,
subscriptions.
subscriptions are.
I'm gonna make so much money off these rappers. No, I'm just kidding.
the
The subscriptions, yeah.
No, but
No, keep
subscriptions
it,
is the
keep
way,
it.
though.
I'm gonna get rich off all you. I'm just kidding. Strangers will make you rich, though. Don't
sure.
worry. Don't think that I'm gonna make anyone rich. Don't think that Deryk's gonna make anyone rich. It's the strangers that are gonna make you rich. You know, it's people watching Deryk's podcast that are gonna make him rich. It's not the people within Pueblo that'll make him rich. To an extent, it is because your guests matter. You got to be interesting, but
Yeah.
you know what I mean.
I mean, eventually, for sure. You got to start locally, though. For sure.
Yeah, you got to start local and everything for sure.
Sancho Man is gonna make all of us rich.
Oh, you already made it with that.
Shout out the Sanch.
Actually, shout out Troy Good. He's coming tomorrow. You said. Am I allowed to say that?
Yeah, I mean, this isn't gonna be.
If
released.
not, you just beeped it.
Yeah, this isn't gonna be released till Monday, so you could say it.
Yeah, cool.
You know, we'll see.
It is Monday, I thought, allegedly.
Oh yeah, no, it's Christmas Day.
Felt like Christmas outside today.
Yeah, honestly,
Dude, it hailed on me, and then it snowed.
you got hit with one. Well, you better
Like-
show me a battle wound.
No, I wish. I could show you my nipple, but I'm not going to do that on the pod, or even off the pod.
That's hot.
Yeah, no, it's probably not. But
It would get flagged.
no, yeah, it's the first time it snowed, and that was kind of crazy.
Bro, it was like raining. It was like snow and Dippin' Dots, bro. That's what it was like. It looked like. Like it wasn't like
yeah,
snow.
it was like Dippin' Dots.
It
Yeah.
was like Dippin' Dots. It was
Out front, I thought he like poured a bunch of salt in his grass. It looks like the little salt that you melt.
Yeah,
try to
bro.
melt things.
It was
Did you even
weird.
announce? It was 10 minutes in.
No, I just went for it. Honestly, I feel like. All right, so if we're going really deep into the analytic portion of our pod, the Street Champ shows, yo, they just don't be getting as many views, and I don't know why. Is it because we don't smoke? Is it because we smoke?
I think like you're just not average. Like you're expanding your view base when you interview someone because they bring their viewers. So like, and they're
So each
fans.
time, yeah.
So you're like collabing with them. Versus like Street Champ show is legit just Street Champs.
But you also only
people.
got to expect to hold maybe 2 to 5% of each person's viewer month to month or whatever. Like that Throbbie episode got however many thousand or whatever. You got to expect about 2 to 5% of those people to watch the next one and the next one and the next one.
Oh,
but it is interesting. It's good content.
His subscribers
So,
went through the roof after that Throbbie shit.
No, dude, this guy's like the fucking analytic kingpin over here, bro.
I want him to give me access so I can like look at the analytics. So we can like I
just know he's gonna delete videos and fucking comment like, "Yo, show me your boobs on fucking people's fucking YouTubes."
Just talking shit. Yo, did y'all see that fucking? There's a person in the Potato Jones fucking comment section.
Okay, I brought that up. I brought that up to Janine.
Speak on it.
I brought that up to
Potato Jones.
I shout out Potato Jones.
PT Jones, bartender favorite.
Potato Jones, I swear, are you paying bots to comment on your fucking video, or are these just people from around the world that just know you? Because, like, I've had 3 comments on there saying like, "He's such a good kisser."
Yeah, that's
Like,
funny.
what
That shit
the
was
fuck?
fire though. That shit was good.
No, he's really good.
That's
yeah,
singer,
he's
bro.
very gifted.
You know,
Is that an ashtray? Or
is
is
he
that
a good kisser?
candle?
I'll tell you guys later. I don't know.
One of them said like, "I'm so wet right now" or some shit like that.
Yeah, it was
Fucking
like, I'm
wild, bro.
dead.
It was
Yeah.
like,
I mean, he does
soaked.
hang out on Discord. I don't
Oh.
know much about Discord. Is Discord kind of like Tumblr-ish?
I thought Discord.
I mean, I know it's not, but I'm saying like, is it like sexual like Tumblr used to be? Is what I meant.
Oh, I
Could
don't
be,
know.
Probably, but
I don't know. I thought it was like Twitch.
I thought so too.
Discord is just a chatting server.
Maybe it's his Discord,
You
but
just chat with people.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, it's not sexual.
Or maybe
mean, it
he's
probably
just got
could
a
be,
hog,
but-
dude. Maybe he's like Pete Davidson.
Yeah, exactly. He has
You know
that.
what I mean?
He has that like.
Pete Davidson. He just changed his rapper name to Pete Davidson.
I fucks. But
No,
yeah,
he had who was it? Miley Cyrus is hanging all over him in the new picture. I saw that on the way over here.
Who, Potato
Allegedly, I saw it
Potato
while I was
Jones?
driving. But I did. Yeah.
Potato
No, not
Jones?
Potato Jones. I wish.
Damn, that's fire.
Pete Davidson.
Damn, would you guys leave Kim Kardashian for Miley Cyrus?
I would just leave Kim
I would
Kardashian.
leave Kanye for Pete. Just kidding.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's a good question.
Yeah,
It's a great
I would
question.
just leave all of them.
Yeah, I don't think I would have been with. I don't think I would have been with the Kardashian in the first place.
A
Too much, yeah.
Kardashian?
Yeah, too much drama.
Too much drama.
Kardashian
Keeping up with the cartel?
with the cartels. Yeah,
Then he's like,
that's what Pablo is all
"Do I have
about,
to
isn't
be
it?
on the show?"
Facts.
And they're like, "Yeah." And he's like, "Can I shout out my shit?" They're like,
Right? They're like,
"Sign
yeah,
me up."
cool. Yeah, I'm the new Kanye. He was a good producer. I'm a better engineer than Kanye.
Do you
Just
get
saying.
Do you get mad when people call you a producer?
No, I don't get mad, but I think that it just makes me feel like I don't get really sad about it either because I know I don't really have time to dig into all that yet. But I feel like it's definitely not what I am, and I'm like sometimes I'm like, damn, I wish I did make beats. So
Yeah.
sometimes it hits me that way, but no, I don't get mad at
So
all.
what-
I
so
get a little
what-
sad if anything. I'm
what's
like,
the
oh, I should be
difference?
doing beats, you know.
What's the difference for the uneducated people out there, not me, that know?
Yeah, definitely not Winston.
Definitely
Winston,
not me.
Winston's
So
like
producer-
I
whack
obviously
100.
A
know.
producer creates sounds. A producer creates the actual instrumentals, the beats, with everything.
Okay.
A sound engineer, there's 3 versions of them. There's a recording engineer, there's a mixing engineer, and there's a mastering engineer.
Okay.
So like in big studios, you'd have 3 separate people. I'm all 3 currently, you know?
Yeah.
But sometimes I'll have Kez, shout out Kez, AJ, my partner with Out the Box, or 4-Way Ant, one of our artists with Out the Box and our hype man for all our shows, our hosts. They both know how to record. So sometimes they'll do the recording part because all that matters there is that's a clean signal, everything like that, you know, that you're giving them vibes too. You got to be vibey if you're, you know, recording somebody.
Like, you
Because if you're sitting there falling asleep, they're going to be like, what, do I suck? And then their performance is going to suck. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
you got to make them think that they're the best, which like
gotta be like,
a lot of times they're good.
fuck.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
A lot of times they are good. I don't
This
really
shit's so
record
cool.
You
too
definitely
many
got
people
to vibe,
bad,
though, for
but
sure.
you got to vibe with them. So that's like
Yeah.
the hardest part of that and knowing how to set things up.
Yeah.
Damn.
And then the mixing engineer does all the effects like the reverbs, the EQs, the delays, all that type of stuff. And then the mastering engineer, basically the best way to put it is they make a 2D track 3D. So you have vocals and you have the beat and you want to kind of put those together. And that's what the mastering part does. So
Gotcha.
you kind of glue everything together. So, and you also widen it and you make it louder and everything like that.
Huh.
Damn, I have literally when I'm editing my videos, audio under video, bam, fucking YouTube.
And just send it. Yeah.
Send that bitch.
No, early on, I mean, this sounds really good on this podcast, so I don't think it's as big of a deal. But early on, I was going to tell you, to send all the audio to me, and I was like, oh, I'll throw a de-esser on it. I'll throw the little mouth declicker, because like the little ASMR, I'm not gonna do it, but like just little mouth clicks like that. I have a plugin that would take all those out automatically.
Is there a lot of them?
Oh yeah, in a vocal, in almost any vocal, especially if like we're smoking and stuff, and everyone's dry mouth, you'll start hearing it a lot.
Damn, I never even.
Because your tongue starts to stick to things, and I don't know what it is exactly, but I have a plugin that just takes all that out. I have a plugin that takes out like breaths and stuff too. You know,
The Zoom kind of does it to itself. Like,
Does it?
Yeah, it has
that's
like,
probably why it sounds so good.
it has like specific like presets for
Nice.
different settings and stuff, like outside podcast or inside podcast.
Okay.
Stuff like that.
So it might have some sort of compression or limiters on it as well. And I saw like obviously you have the low pass filters and stuff on the mic. Shout out me for fixing that little
For
low end
sure.
hum that nobody would have heard.
Yeah, shout out you. Yeah.
Yeah, bro, fucking doing this with fucking your phone and like these mics, bro, is fucking.
Allegedly, that could be a.
fucking lit.
I
It
thought that
sounds
was a
great,
Sony.
fucking the
I thought that was a
video's great.
Sony A9.
Yeah, that's a Dyson. It's a vacuum.
It's a vacuum. Yeah, recorded with the vacuum. My bad,
No,
Matt.
I don't know.
There
You
you
know, I actually pulled out a second camera the other day from my second like angle, but you know, until this podcast is able to profit enough to fucking purchase a camera, I'm not sweating it. Like,
Yeah.
people are enjoying the content. The
Yeah.
conversation is what matters. You know,
Well,
if
dude,
you-
I have an expensive camera, and I thought you had a camera. I told you that.
Mm.
Other than I never checked to like see if it went to 4K on YouTube,
Yeah.
because that would have given it away, or like see if
Yeah.
it goes to 1080p.
So
or
did
whatever,
David,
but-
and David's like that's
Yeah,
his
I thought it.
full-time
Yeah,
job. And
yeah. It's all in
David
the
said,
lighting.
he was
Like you have
"Damn,
really
I'm
good lighting,
surprised."
and
Yeah,
you know, Winston just literally stands there and holds that light perfect. I
Yeah.
can't believe he's that good at it.
No,
my
I-
arms so swole, bro. I'm like, fucking, oh my god.
I
Have
had
you
it
got
David
Janelle
live.
helping out, or Janine helping out? Is it
Janelle,
Janine or Janelle? What are we going with?
I think it's Winstonette.
Winston.
Yeah, we're just their collective today.
That's so funny. No, I had this photographer come through one time and he just shit on all my shit. He was like, these lights.
Say his name.
No,
I know who you're talking about. It's on the pod.
he didn't shit on it.
If
but
you're a real fan, look back a couple
he,
episodes.
He gave me constructive criticism. He was like, yo, you got to do this, this, and this. And I was like, you're right. My shit looks so bad. Like, now that I look back at it, I'm like, I haven't done anything he said. Just because money is the biggest limiting
I know,
factor
it is tough.
of anyone's life. You know, like,
It's so tough.
Yeah.
we're in fucking Colorado. We're in the middle of Colorado. Like, shit's tight around here. You know,
Yeah.
we're getting better.
No, it is tough. I definitely learned that while building my studio, and then even now, I feel like I don't know how much I put into my studio because I have monthly payments into things.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like different plugin packages and
For sure.
whatever else. You know,
Did you purchase Logic or illegally download it?
allegedly I had our producer. Shout out, what's his name now? Is it Young Naiji-san? Is it
Santi.
Santi? Is it Santi Beats? Is it produced by Santi?
He came through
DJ
with
Santi.
he came through with the cracked version of
Yeah,
Logic
yeah.
yesterday.
Did he?
2 days ago, actually.
See, yeah, same.
So he gave you the cracked version?
Yeah. Let me know if your computer starts messing up though. Mine's been a little slower.
I don't have the cracked version. I bought that shit. I'm a fucking law-abiding citizen.
I am too, and I pay double what you pay on Adobe, so I think we're even.
No.
Right? I
Fucking,
think that's about fair. Pay more than double. Shout out Adobe for screwing me like that.
I'll hook you up. We'll talk.
We should get them to sponsor the pod. Yo, actually, Hulu, I think is sponsoring me for real. I'll show it on the pod. Like I'll show it up to the camera.
let's see.
Hulu has been paying me
Why?
Really?
randomly out of my into my bank account, into my checking account.
Blue's paying you.
Yeah, like
For what?
on the second, I had like I got like $4. On like the 6th, I had 2 payments of like $12.99 and $14.99 or something, and then like I don't know, I'm just
you
getting paid.
ever
Like my
subscribed?
available balance goes up. I like a year ago,
They probably overcharged you from your account.
dude, I was paying $7.99 for like 4 months. So
Can-
I've definitely made more than that already.
Cancel your account and see if they keep paying you.
I canceled it a lot of months ago.
Oh,
I'm
and
gonna pull it
They're
up.
still paying
Yeah,
you.
Then that's
they're
fire.
paying me.
Damn.
So I think I'm sponsored. No, low key though. How cool would it be?
I think I'm sponsored.
Just kidding. How cool would it be though if like say one of the songs that I worked on is in a movie or a show or something I had no idea about, and like I'm
They would
getting my
have to
credits.
they would have to
Yeah,
contact
they
you.
can't just
Maybe.
use your shit illegally.
Yeah, they would have
You're
to.
probably right, but
They don't have rights. They
what if I was just like a 5% owner, and that's why I'm getting like $4.99.
But didn't you make it? Did you make
Either
it?
way, it's really cool, and don't tell anyone. besides
The podcast.
podcast.
Besides the
Like
entire
nobody
internet.
call.
universe.
Yeah, nobody call Hulu.
All right. Hulu, will you
Appreciate it.
come in here?
Yeah.
Is Brian still back there?
Yeah. We get Brian too. Brian Laundry.
Yeah, bring him up here.
No, honestly, free my guy Brian Laundry.
Not a podcast without the metaverse and Brian Laundry. We've
Yeah.
covered that now.
Facts. Honestly, Brian Laundry's still alive out there, and he's in Colorado, and I bet my life on it.
He's stuck in Deryk's toilet.
Yo, he's stuck with the toilet paper in there.
Yeah.
If you put Brian Laundry in my toilet, don't come over my house.
We're not friends anymore.
Facts. Winston, you have the topic list?
I do have the topic list. All right, so Sony executive fired for trying to meet 15-year-old on Grindr and amateur YouTube sting. So Deryk, was there amateur YouTubers that got the sting, or what happened?
You're asking me like I wrote it, and I did write it, but we'll have to work on that so that you don't ask me any more questions.
Who was that YouTuber?
I don't
that
know.
Used to do that.
Yo,
He had like a show. It probably wasn't amateur.
no, it was like on NBC.
Was it?
He was like, please take a seat.
Name? Yeah. He'd always like stand behind the black curtain.
Yeah, what was that guy's name? We look him up. He was
just
like,
pop out on these
I don't
creeps.
know what you're referring to.
he was like the Predator Sting guy on NBC.
Oh yeah.
He was like, please take a seat.
Yeah, who was that?
Fuck. Yo, I know exactly who you're talking about.
Yeah. So was it him?
No, it was an amateur one on YouTube.
Well, he could be amateur. He's on YouTube too.
Bro, he's a professional. He's a professional little kid. Professional grown kid.
Chris Hansen.
Chris
yes,
Hansen.
Chris, yeah.
I was going to say Chris Crocker.
The GOAT, like Chris Hansen, the GOAT. Although I heard that the arrest rate's really low with those, with like in general, any of those stings, especially the amateur ones, because like you can't really do a whole lot. It's really dumb.
Yeah, until they're like actually committing the crime.
Yeah.
So so you don't want me to ask questions like that?
No, I'm just busting your balls.
Oh, okay. Anyway, so what happened with that? Was it fucking?
Okay, I don't even know. I just saw allegedly, I just saw him. They were like, meet me outside before I come inside. And he walked outside in his like boxers and shit. And they took photos of him, like preparing to meet this little kid. But it was actually a team of YouTubers.
And he walked outside in his boxers.
Yeah, like preparing to like greet this little kid into his home.
Damn.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would be fun.
Yeah, like,
I
what
thought
the-
that's what was gonna happen here today. Honestly. I was a little scared. Yeah.
It was fucking.
No, we're actually gonna beat you up.
I was
Yeah.
a little worried. Yeah, it's after. Is that
Yeah.
how I get
Yeah.
jumped in?
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
because
how
I'm
you-
really not from the streets.
That's
so
how
I
you
was-
become a street
If you
champ.
want to be
Yeah.
a street champ, yeah, that's what's gotta happen.
I mean, if that counts, I don't think it counts. So
we're gonna get that chair and we're just gonna throw that shit on you.
Yeah. Booker T status.
allegedly.
Yeah.
Not allegedly, it happened.
You should just bleep that part.
No, yeah, for sure.
The
Right.
actual lane.
No, yeah, 55th lane. 55th Street, cuh.
Yeah.
You know that guy?
Yeah,
Crip Mac?
yeah, dude. That honestly, like, he does a lot of good in the community. Like, good for that guy.
Crip Mac?
Yeah, did you guys see the most recent video?
No, what'd he do?
He does fucking homeless. He feeds homeless people. Like, it might have been.
I'm pretty sure he's homeless. I'm just kidding.
He feeds homeless people in LA and shit. Fucking, he's like cooks and shit. Or he did for the video. I don't know how often he does it. But
Crip Mac?
yeah,
Wow,
yeah,
that's fire.
yeah. The guy with the crazy black hair interviews him.
He has like 2 5s tattooed
Sway?
right here.
Yeah,
No, that's not Sway.
it's not Sway.
Who we
It
talking
was
about?
like a
Crazy
field
black.
interview. I'll pull it up.
Channel 5. Channel
Think
5.
it's fun? Yeah.
Yeah,
Channel 5.
Channel 5 on YouTube. It's not a real news.
Did you watch? Yeah.
I
Did you
did.
watch the middle of it?
Yeah, they ran the fade with him. They fought Crip Mac on the.
Yeah.
Yeah,
If you
it's-
would have kept watching it.
It's a YouTube channel. It's called Channel 5. They interview like interesting characters. They interviewed the Hoff twins. If you're familiar with YouTube at all, the Hoff twins are like 2 white boys that fucking. What is this? Sorry. I was like, what is that connected to? But the Hoff twins are like 2 white boys that just be saying the N word, and they're just like loved by the hood, but like they're from like quote unquote the trenches. But anyway, they just get the craziest people on there, and fucking.
Yeah,
That was part of it.
Yeah. No, he's wild. But he feeds the homeless apparently. So, on the video, pretty dope.
So now
pretty
he's
gangster.
good. Now he's a good guy.
Yeah, I just have a completely different perspective. Like the Thravi interview, like like on quote unquote gangsters. Like he was very like. I don't
Yo,
know.
shout out Thravi for real.
No, for real.
I love Thravi.
No,
Thravi's one of the most respectful
Thravi's a
people.
cool guy. Like he understood. He was like when he said something about snitching. He's like, I don't expect fucking normal people like on the like in everyday life to
because
snitch.
they didn't swear to that.
Exactly. But
Yeah.
he's about like,
You're-
I swore to that, so
You're
I
more
can't
respected
snitch.
if you're a normal person and you abide by that. But
Yeah.
I respect that he says that.
That was cool. Like, I just thought if you ratted, then you were just a fucking, you're a rat, and that's not cool. But I guess only to him.
Yeah.
Only
Well,
if
to a
you're in
good
that.
to a good point, you are still. But yeah, no, I definitely heard that too, and I thought that was cool.
Yeah.
And we don't do as much business together as much anymore because he's got like his people, and so he goes up to, I forget which one. It's up in Springs. There's a studio that he goes to, but it's him and his brother and a couple of their crew. They all go there. But sometimes when he just wants to record a song real quick, he'll hit me up, come by, and it's always nothing but love. And like my sister was one of his teachers at one point, so
That's dope.
she kind of told me some backstory and blah blah blah, and like then he's opened up and blah blah blah. Like they're good people. He and his brother, but
Yeah.
yeah,
he seems like
Thravi and I have definitely gone more personal than Blokane and I, but I still respect Blokane as well. They're both good people.
He had that one video that fucking blew up. Fucking almost had like probably close to 100,000 views now. Had like 80K fucking a while ago.
Yeah, on VGV, Visual God Visuals. That's a hard thing to say, bro.
Video God visuals, isn't it?
What did I say? Visual God Visuals?
Yeah.
Nah, fuck it. It's Visual God Visuals.
Kardashians.
Yeah, keeping up with the Kardashian visuals.
Yeah, something like that.
But yeah, that's where I saw it, man.
You got that lighter?
Yeah.
Maybe you got
I like
taken
this
down because when I thought I had a lot, I only had 16K. I mean, that's as many as I had. I thought I had like 80K.
I honestly do not know, but real music will always rise to the top, and fucking
Fact.
Oh,
that
absolutely.
motherfucker is real as fuck. When I was having that conversation with him, bro, like I just placed myself in that situation. Like I'll always revert to when he told me that him and his twin brother, they were sharing 2 outfits.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah,
It's
I heard
fucking
that too,
hard-ass
yeah.
life,
It's
dude.
Fucking
heard that.
insane, bro.
And his brother was homeless for a while.
So my-
like
Yeah,
his
like-
twin brother.
My sister was a teacher at that school that a lot of those guys went to, and I remember hearing stories, and I don't even know, it could have been some of them, but I remember hearing stories about kids sleeping in their cars. I remember hearing stories about how they were buying clothes for the kids, and they had uniforms, so like
Yeah.
they had to wear a certain amount of certain clothes, and those kids couldn't get them because their parents would go and spend it on something else.
Yeah.
Like I'll be blunt, whether that's drugs or whether that's like they'd
Facts,
be
bro.
spending it somewhere else, and their kid wouldn't have it. So people like my sister, like God bless her, but she and a couple of the teachers would go and like they'd buy clothes for people, for some of those students. And like she said, people were sleeping in their car, like in middle school. You know what I mean? Like I can't imagine that.
fucking
I didn't grow up
crazy,
that way,
bro.
and I just can't imagine that,
Going
that
hungry,
feeling.
bro,
So
like
to be
I-
a good person after all that too,
Yeah.
you know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure. To have a hard life and still be a good person. I think that's what causes a lot of people to not be good people is their hard lives.
Absolutely.
I think they've had a lot of trauma and it's hard to deal with that shit.
Well, even to go back to the last topic with like the predators, a lot of the predators were raped as a kid or molested
amount
or
of
whatever.
them.
A lot of it is caused from that, which is really sad to know, but it seems to be that's the case. You know what I mean?
Yeah. That's why we gotta save the children. You know what I mean?
Facts. Why'd
Say
that
that.
stop, dude? We should talk about
Ghislaine how'd you say that?
Ghislaine or something? I'm way
this
off. What's her name?
This motherfucker was saying it the same way. It's Ghislaine. Ghislaine.
I just read it. Really
pretty
fast
sure.
on the internet.
Should I have someone say it
Who
for
knows?
us?
Yeah, have Google
No.
say it.
I mean, if you hear other people talk about it, like on the news and shit, they'll be like Ghislaine. I'm pretty sure. That's the way I heard it.
This thing's struggling on me.
Yeah, I know. I'm rolling a good
like-
one.
It's all loose.
Ghislaine.
Ghislaine.
Ghislaine. What did I say?
I said Ghislaine. You said Ghislaine.
Yeah, I was close.
Yeah, you said like the wine. You're like, would you like some Ghislaine?
So it's Ghislaine?
Yeah, where's the wine? bro?
Ghislaine.
Okay.
Now we got beers. I have one.
Okay.
All right. Sorry about that. And we're back. What the fuck were we talking about?
We're talking about the YouTube sting, and then we talked about something else, and we dipped.
Yes. So did you guys see that YouTube moved the dislike button?
Yeah, they removed it or some shit.
Yeah, that's kind of dumb.
They just moved
Yeah.
it.
It's kind of really dumb.
I I mean, I think it's good because it's against
Well-
cancel culture, but like at the same time, that's valuable information as a consumer. Like,
It's just
I
the
would like
counter
to
though,
know.
right?
Huh?
That they removed. It's just the counter,
It's
I think,
just the
right?
counter.
So
You
like
can
the
still
algorithm
dislike
still
it.
works. Cancel culture still works, I guess. Like if you're saying it that way, right?
Well, that's what they said. That's why they removed it. Okay, they removed it because they wanted to get rid of the, just everyone spam this shit, so we make the ratio down.
So where no
because-
one sees it, it doesn't pop up.
Well, people
Yeah.
would see the ratio. They'd be like, "Oh, this is way more disliked than liked. I'm not. This is a bad video."
Yeah.
I look at like ratios for
Everyone
video.
does, yeah. It's like human instinct
That's
almost.
important. Like
Yeah.
the percentage is important. In
It
my
is.
Opinion. Like, if a bunch
I
of
heard it was
dislike
also
video-
had something to do with mental health as well.
yeah, for the creators.
So like creators,
I
they
think-
see like when I go and spam Deryk with dislikes, he just
Facts.
was like suicidal. He's on suicide watch.
Yeah.
So
This guy's the first comment on every single video.
yeah, first.
Yeah.
You know, but
Little
honestly,
box.
you got me in my bag, bro. Like now, when I support someone, I'm like the first comment in their shit. Like
how it should be.
there's this one podcast in Pueblo. They don't really fuck with me, but I fuck with them hard as fuck, bro. Two dudes, two dubes. Like for every video, there's bro. I'm the first one. I'm like,
I've heard of them.
I'm
but I
already
actually
here with
never
my
watched
dude
it.
and my dubes. You
Really?
heard about them?
Do you really do that?
Yeah, I spam their shit.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because I want to show them love because I want them to be on here.
Yeah. Well, I think it's because you talk shit to them.
I didn't talk shit to him.
You did. You're like, shout out to those guys, but I'm getting way more views than them.
I didn't say that.
You did, right? You put it on the pod, I swear.
Yo,
One video got more views than them.
yeah, facts. No,
No, I'm just kidding.
they're good guys, bro, and their pod is funny as hell.
Yo, so I'm popular, but nobody really is gonna watch this. I'm gonna let you know that. Like I'm just popular because of what I run.
No, yeah, no,
Fucking show,
I wouldn't.
right?
I wouldn't watch this either.
People just talk to me because they want music from me.
Yeah,
I'm actually not very cool.
yeah, I definitely just talked to you because
I'm
I
a
want.
very boring guy to be around.
Actually, guys, this is over.
Yeah, we should. I should probably just go home and just be in my sorrows. Yeah, I did the same thing.
You. That's why it's so loose.
Yeah, it was because you rolled it.
I know.
Bad roll.
Fuck
We're gonna
you.
have to teach you.
It's a bad mouthpiece.
Yo, so that
There's my
shirt
mouthpiece, that's
looking
facts.
pretty fire.
So this shirt,
Yeah, looking
got
pretty
it.
fire.
I got it from the fucking most exclusive recording house in all of Colorado.
And you were actually at the original, the very first.
The
The
OTV
reason
one?
why it's called the lake.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Because now it's just like we got the Bessemer ditch across from it. It's not really a lake, but I mean,
Now it's a moat. The moat
yeah,
recording
it's like
house.
the- yeah, yeah. I mean, we're just getting it. But yeah, no, that was you were there at the original spot, and we're switching out the box now. So we got a couple more T-shirts to sell, 20 a piece. But I figured I'd hook Deryk up with a couple. This thing better be up on the wall. I'm hoping,
Yes. Not on
or
the
on
wall,
your shirt,
but on
or on
the,
your
on the
on your body.
cabinet.
There you go.
Yeah.
Cool with that.
You know those.
Shout out, Dom, Explicit Content Productions. Yeah.
I need to find a better way to display them. They look like they're just kind of like saggy little like
Yeah, nobody knows what they are.
balls on
So
there,
I
but
had to tell him, let him know. Speaking of a saggy ball, I do see your jingle bell up there.
So Danny, like you've been
love Christmas.
making or not making music, but you've been made music as well, I guess, and you've been producing it and you've been doing videos and shit. Like, what do you want to do in like?
Call me a producer again. No, I'm just kidding.
Fucking-
I was kidding.
Fucking idiot.
Yeah.
Like I said earlier, bro, it wasn't me the one that was asking the question. No, I'm just kidding. I definitely was, yeah. But what do you like see? What do you see you doing in like like?
I
5
wanna
years?
work
Like, what do you
with-
want to do?
I want to be working with like 5 or 10 successful artists, and that's it.
Okay.
Like no hate. I don't mind working with everybody and their mom, you know, but I would rather really lock in with. I mean, I hate to say it, like, but I'm trying to run a business in a sense too. So I would like to be, as an investor, I would like to hook people up in a sense and give them certain deals, and it maybe be a label, you know. But whether it's I wanted to be an independent label, so they would own their masters, but maybe I would get some sort of percentage of it,
Yeah.
and kind of give them a
That's the way
discount
it
on their
should be.
studio time and stuff. So I'll like sponsor them and maybe just work my studio time for free, but then live off of their royalties.
Yeah.
And like hopefully my artistry is bringing good enough royalties too, to where I'm not just like relying. But it's kind of that. So like believe in them enough to kind of, you know, I got a camera, I got the audio down. I can help them be nothing but quality. I can help them on their social media, all that. You know, invest in them and then be invested back in, or like get the dividends or whatever, you know, from it. So
That's how labels should be, bro. I feel like labels shouldn't own that artist. Like that's
no, and honestly, I don't know enough about it. We need to bring. Oh, I missed. We need to bring Nigel on and talk about it a little bit. But because he's always on Clubhouse figuring it
So
out.
he's a
But I know
producer.
he's a producer, and I know producers get like 40 or 50% or something of every song. Like DJ Khaled, he makes so much money. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like people like that make so much money off of their songs compared to the artists on it. And then I think the engineer, though, I think he was telling me that I have to do something where I'm like, I go and get my rights, and then automatically, if somebody releases a song that I engineered or that I worked on, I'll get some sort of royalty no matter what. So,
Gotcha.
but there's something that I have to go and do legally and everything. It's kind of like the LLC type of process. And then once that happens, I get a certain percentage, but it's not like a producer.
Yeah.
My percentage is way lower, and that's why we charge upfront as well, like a lot more, you know.
Gotcha.
I mean, the other studio in town, I've heard, I don't know if it's true, I've heard they're 200 an hour
Who is it?
for their number one guy.
Shout 'em
Perfect World. Perfect World Studios. I know they're around 80 an hour for most people, but I think like if you have like your whole band or like their
$80
top
an
engineer
hour?
or something, I've heard that it's 200. That might be wrong, but yeah, most recently I've heard 80. But he has a $400,000 soundboard from what I've heard.
Wow.
Like that's more than
Guys in
like
Pueblo?
all of our houses, huh?
That's guys in Pueblo.
Yeah.
Damn.
Next
Yeah.
to Riverwalk.
I actually have never been there, but I've heard he's downtown. So I've seen pictures and I've heard good about it. But it definitely is more of a like a band recording area. I'm more of like a single artist or two. You know, I can do guitars, I can do stuff like that. But like I've recorded a lot of the guitars for Nigel, just because at the time he didn't have as good of an interface as I do. Now he's got a better one. So
Gotcha.
The beauty of living in the fucking 2021 era is you don't need that $400,000 interface or my fucking whatever the fuck.
no,
You just need a laptop
an M1 MacBook.
with the little fucking broken, jailbroken piece of fucking Logic.
Logic, yeah.
And you're making quality stuff.
Shout out Logic, but I haven't learned it yet. I'm still Pro Tools. I did hear that you can do like edits on the fly, like as you're recording, you could do that on Logic, and Pro Tools is a lot slower in the workforce. And if I'm just running my own studio, I should probably leave Pro Tools.
I don't
But
think
if
you
I
can do
wanted to go
edits
get a
on the
job,
fly.
it'd be Pro Tools.
I don't think you can do edits on the fly on Logic.
Like as you're recording, I've heard you can like cut
Yeah,
out
that's what
like
Blitz
empty space.
said he does.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
yeah?
what Blitz. Yeah, that's what Blitz was talking about, and then someone
Yeah.
else. I think Nigel told me as well.
I'm a fucking idiot.
Nigel.
Nigel's
bad.
always telling
I
me
don't
he's
even
like
listen.
he says to mix and master on Pro Tools, but to record on Logic. So he says I should record it on Logic, send the 2-track or send all the stems over to Pro Tools and open it up and continue.
Gotcha.
So
Yeah, that's fire.
I try not to do that because I feel like that's 5 minutes of my client's time that I don't want to take.
Yeah.
You know, just transfer and shit.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
Hell yeah.
Deryk, any interviews that the viewers need to look out for?
All right, so look out for. Let's see, what do we got coming up? I'm gonna say Mia from Wake Up Pueblo. She's the director of strategy. Definitely Matt Smith from Wake Up Pueblo.
Fire.
Who else? Who
And
else do we
what's
got?
his mattress company?
Snooze.
Snooze. Yeah.
What
Shout that
else?
out.
What else we got? We got the Potato Jones interview coming. That music video just dropped today.
Probably bring
A
my whole
bunch.
crew.
Yeah, we
Some
got
point.
the Jelena 7 million followers on TikTok interview coming. We got the Sosa. We got the Rocky Mountain Blaze special. When that drops, everyone's gonna get 20% off Rocky Mountain Blaze anything for the next 5 days.
Deryk's been in the lab. He's got all kinds of interviews stocked up for y'all.
That's about it for all I could think of. But
Deryk's in the blender
yeah.
right now.
Anything else you guys want to talk about?
Don't think so.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Should be pretty much good.
Hell yeah. All right. D-Man, you want
I'll
to
be
shout
back
yourself
around
out?
here for sure.
For sure.
So,
Sure.
Yeah, I'm
Happy.
D-Main, Out the Box Entertainment. If you guys need music videos, I'll actually do a deal right now if you're watching it still at the end of this. $150 for the rest of the year, 2021. $150 video. If you want it, hit me up. That's edited, everything. We'll do up to 3 locations within Pueblo, if 2 locations if we go to Springs.
150?
And, yeah, 150. That's it. I'm not gonna go too crazy on it. So just treat me good during that day, and I'll get it done. Hopefully that same night. That's what I did this last time. So I'm gonna start working on buying some editing packs for that. Shout out Kez as well because he's gonna be doing a lot of the editing alongside me. He's learning that right now, so he can dive in. So I can focus audio. He'll do video. And then the other thing is I'm offering an internship position. It's going to be unpaid at first, but there is opportunity for a full-time job or at least part-time job afterwards, 1099 and everything. You'd be basically contracted out. But if you want to have access to like the Sony A7 III camera, the whole Adobe suite, and obviously my recording studio with Pro Tools and Logic and all the plugins that I have, auto tunes and everything. And if you want to come and learn and shadow me, just message me directly or hit up Street Champs and get a hold of me, and we'll go from there.
Hell
so
yeah.
we're really trying to build in 2022, and
Oh, yeah.
I'm also trying to work on a little sponsorship with this guy. So hopefully in the future you'll see out the box on some things, and hopefully you'll see Street Champs on my stuff as well. We're gonna definitely be doing a 420 show. I can't say where yet because it's not finished and nothing's figured out yet, but I'm definitely gonna make that happen. And if the weather's getting warm in February, March, we'll do one then too. So,
Got you.
but for now, I haven't found an indoor venue. So until next time,
Why not outdoor?
But OTB will be soon because it's cold. People started leaving at like 10 last time, and like even my lady was like, it's cold. She was wearing flip flops, so like of course. And then Tony True was there and stuff, and he's like, yeah, my lady got cold, that's why we left. Like everyone started getting cold, so that's why people left. And I mean, I could just throw some heaters and make it work, but
For sure. Yeah, we'll figure it out. Hell yeah.
that's basically the reason right
What
now.
day is 420 on? Do you know?
I don't.
A Friday, probably.
Hopefully that'd be lit.
But I feel like anyone will party on 420.
Yes.
Like, especially Pueblo.
Yeah,
People turn up in
probably.
Pueblo for it.
Hell yeah. All right. You guys want to shout yourselves out? You guys want to remain anonymous? All right. Don't follow him in the background.
Shout out Santa and his big sack. He's
Yes. Shout out Santa. Shout out all the elves.
Facts.
Okay. All right, guys. This has been Street Champs. Follow us on Apple Podcasts and Spotify. Like, comment, subscribe here on YouTube. All right, guys. Thanks so much for listening. Peace.